Hello, you lovely lot. I do hope you're all well. Please ignore the hair. Haven't got any straighteners on me. I've just plaited it and kind of fluffed it up. Ignore the eyebrows. They are uneven, but they're meant to be sisters, not twins. I'm trying to keep a straight face because I currently have 5 chickens all pecking at the window. I'm by a sort of French window set up, and they are called, I'm not making this up, listen to this, Beyonce, Michelle, Kelly, I think that is Destiny's Child, and then Marmalade and Ethel. So at the end of this video, I will, if they're still here, I will turn the video on them and you can have a look at them. And I'm going to be doing some shorts. Anyway, so I'm house sitting in Sussex and you can hear them pecking. Wait a sec, I'm going to show you them really quickly so you know I'm not making it up. Here they are. Marmalade and Ethel. That is Michelle, Kelly and Beyonce over there. And it's about to piss down, so there is that. Anyway, I met this woman on my cruise and she had 10, not 1, not 2, not 5, not 6, but 10 sons. And the neighbours said, are they all called the same thing? Because we don't hear you say any other name. We just hear you yell Tyrone. And she was like, yeah, they're all called Tyrone. You got a problem with that? And they said, no, but why have they all got the same name? And she said, well, I could just go out and yell Tyrone. And one or some or all of them will come in for supper, hopefully. And they said, yeah, that's really clever. A genius idea, great plan. But how can you differentiate? How can you tell them apart? How do you get Tyrone A to come in, Tyrone B, you know, old, young, whatever, going from age, because obviously not born 10 all at the same time. And she goes, oh, that's simple. I just call them by their surname. There's 10 of them. They all have different surnames. Isn't that brilliant? That's such a good joke. It was told so much better by the bloke on board, but you get the gist. 10 kids, 10 different fathers, whatever. It is what it is. So, one popped to Primark before my cruise, actually. I'm back from my cruise now, and this is the stuff I bought before I went. Some of it I took on my cruise, some of it I didn't. And actually, I don't know why I'm saying some of the stuff, like I've bought heaps, mountains of stuff. I really haven't. It's a mini haul. There is one more item that I can't find, but it's just a sort of vest top, black vest top. And it's somewhere, but it's been used and I don't know what I've done with it. So I've just got you a mini haul today of a few bits of clothing and shoes and a couple of accessories. I also got a body spray, which I'm not showing because I've used half it up and you've seen it before. It's a body spray I currently love. It's the coconut and apple, and it's the sort of dupe for what's that, you know, Rio Bum Cream, whatever that Brazilian company is. So I'm not going to show you that again because I recently purchased one and you've already seen it. So moving on swiftly, I'm going to just show you a really quick, as the title says, a mini haul. I'm going to try a really short format video today because I don't want to look back on these and hear me just gabbling on, jibber-jabbering on about this, that and the other. I'm just going to get to the point. So, first item, which cost the princely sum of a £5. It's an XL, and it's, I like some crazes, but some I don't. But I do like the bow craze, and I got this little vest top. Can you see that little vest top? It's a little bit short for my liking, but it's cute. It's cream, it's lacy, it's got a little tiny bow, so just imagine that on. It's very sweet. It does come a little bit shorter. If you are a larger lady, it's not quite a crop top, but it's you can't tuck it into your tracky bums or your PJ bottoms, whatever. It is showing a bit of the old bulk, the old belly, which you might just say, just get rid of the belly then, Sarah, lose weight. I'm trying. But at the moment, it does show a bit too much flesh for my liking. Anyway, it is what it is. Next item I've got, and I did not take this on my cruise. I took another one. It is a swimming costume. I'm just going to see how much it was. It's still got the sanitary thing intact. And this cost me £6. It was down from 12 to 6. And it's a lovely swimming costume. So imagine that on. It's just, yeah, nice little stripy confection. Very much, what's the word? Very maritime, boat inspired. And I feel like I've shown this already for some reason because I've shown it to so many people and I've used the same adjectives each time. I've gone to very maritime, very boat inspired, very seasidey. There's another word, isn't there? I've completely forgotten it. I'm not with it at all today. I've been up since about 6:30 doing the chickens and went to bed very late last night and fell asleep on the sofa. So that is my state of mind. I next got, not sure about this, I have to be honest. It's kind of stone coloured beach cover up. Again, I didn't take this one on my holiday, but it cost me a tenner, and it's an XL sort of stone coloured beach cover up shirt thing. Do you imagine that on? It does look, imagine the hair sort of done like that, and then you go on the beach and you kind of sit down by the pool and get the old pina colada and the sunnies. And anyway, getting carried away then. I don't even like the beach. I don't like the sun, don't like the heat, but it's lovely to wear by the pool. And I have to say, they had the most delightful green, the shade of olive green in Primark, which was more me, but they only had it in a size extra small. Your girl here is not extra small. Oh no, XL. Don't mind being XL in some ways, but I do wish they had all colours available. Do you know what I mean? But it's nice, but it's not worth hanging on to. It's a tenner, and I might take it back and get some more shoes, which is a really good segue for the shoes I bought. That was not a fart. That's the chair, isn't it? Wait. See? That is the chair. I was so thinking, oh my gosh, I think I've just let one go. I have not just let one off, I promise you. That was the frigging chair. Shut up, chair. Doing it again then. Anyway, these shoes may look a bit worse for wear because I have worn them. Indeed, I have. I took these on my cruise, and I have to admit, this is so bad. Gosh, it's like consumerism, consumption at its worst. But I kind of intended to take these, the shoes, by the way. They're kind of like fake Ugg kind of clog things. They're really nice, really comfy. I intended to take them with me and then perhaps leave them behind for the next person or chuck them, because they were only £6 themselves. I'm sure these were meant to be like 12, 13 or 14 or something, but at the till, they were £6. And put that on the radiator. You can see it like that, and you can wear it like that, slip the old foot in, and or you can have it like that and put it on the ankle, slip the old foot in there. Yeah, multi-purpose, very exciting. And so yes, I did intend in a way to take them on, leave them there, leave them behind, or leave them for whoever might want them, staff, passengers, whatever. And then on my cruise line, Fred Olsen, which I loved on the whole, it's brilliant. I highly recommend going. There's a little notice that comes round on your last day on the cruise, and it says something like, if you leave anything behind in your cabin, the tight buggers will charge you £30 to send it back to you. And I was like, oh no, hell no. I was thinking, the worst comes to the worst, I will dispose of them back in the UK. But having said that, I really like them. I decided halfway through, I was more than happy, and they were brilliant for my cabin. They're quite heavy in your bag, and so my genius idea, not gonna lie, I got this from YouTube, to save space was to stuff stuff in them, like pants in one, socks in the other, and Bob's your uncle, Fanny's your aunt, you've saved a load of space. Oh, I've got a chicken looking at me very shocked. Is that Ethel or Marmalade? I can't tell the two ginger ones apart, but they're rather beautiful. But I will show you more of them. And I've just got 2 more items after that. Oh, by the way, I'm wearing my new earrings from the cruise. That was not a fart again, that was the chair. Honestly. So these are really random, but I took both these on the cruise. I used one, not the other. I'm telling you this, but anyway, just the last 2 items. Is that really it? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, only 6 items. So I just bought myself a new hairbrush, and you'll think I'm so bad, but you can see I've kept it, okay, before you judge me. I did buy this initially with the intention of, if I accidentally left it behind or lost it, it wouldn't matter. It's not my Mason Pearson one. Do you know what I mean? It cost something like 75p from Primark. And it's been great. It's really good on sensitive. It's really good on, what's the word? Fragile hair. And even when I bleached it, you can, gosh, look at my roots. Look at those roots. And look at the yellow colour. I actually put a hair mask on, a blue hair mask, and it's done F-all. But this hairbrush, it brushes it quite nicely. It's cheap, cheerful, it's light. If you lose it, it's not going to be a problem. But again, I did not leave it behind my cabin because I ain't paying 30 quid for something that cost me 75p. But I actually am going to keep it now. It's going to be my house sit hairbrush. And my shoes, my clogs, are going to be my house sit slippers that I wear indoors. So, and I tried driving in these shoes and they're a little bit loose on my feet. It's funny, if you look at them, they're actually quite big. They look big, don't they? Even for my big, fat, swollen, wide feet with bunions and all that crap going on, they're actually very loose and comfortable, but they're very loose for driving. And the funny thing is, my feet are like 6.5 to 7, and they're really wide. Oh, they're awful. They're so unsightly and unladylike, and they're not like a genteel lady's feet. I'm not a genteel lady anyway, but anyway, you know what I mean? So these shoes, by accident, I picked up a 5 to 6, and I was thinking, when I put them on, I was thinking, hang on, have I brought a really big size home, like a size 8, that's big for me? And no, 5 to 6, and they fit well. So if you do buy these, they come up big, and I think they loosen. Family friendly, if anyone's thinking anything dirty there. Anyway, so last but not least, I should have shown you at the beginning, but this lipstick I've got on, which I think is a very nice cherry. In real life, it's cherry. I wonder how my hair looks on camera and my lipstick, because to you guys, because the lipstick from here is looking more red, and it's definitely more like cherry raspberry in real life rather than cherry red. Does that make sense? But that is the colour. And I took this on my cruise, so you can see against my old hand. That's a good way of swatching it, isn't it? But I also swatched it here. Probably got it everywhere. All my face, teeth, gum, everything. Anyway, you know what I'm like. I'm very, very, very clumsy and messy and chaotic. But this has vitamin E, and it's called High Society. What I'm doing with my hands. High Society. And that costs 90p. So I thought that was a real bug. Anyway, that is it. I was sure that I had some more bits. But no, I haven't. Not that I've kept. I have the body spray upstairs that you've already seen in another video, as I've already said, because it's the same one. It's just like a lime green plastic confection. And the black vest top, just a plain black vest top. That was something like £1.50 or £2. And that is it for today. I'm actually, funnily enough, going to go off to Primark very shortly. I'm near a place called Crawley in West Sussex, which is sort of in between a place called Horsham and then Brighton. It's quite near Brighton, about half an hour away. Oh, the chicken just pooped in front of me. Thanks for that, babes. Lovely. Very nice. So I'm going to go off to Primark and see if I can find any more bags, because I do feel the need for more basics. I need like maybe bras. I always need pants and socks. I always lose them everywhere I go. I think my skin is in such bad condition at the moment. It doesn't look too bad, but it feels really tight and dry and like red raw. Do you know what I mean? So I'm going to be going on a skincare journey again, and not with expensive products. I'm not in the market for that at the moment. The budget's not there for that, but lots of face masks, and I want to get a cheap facial at the local like technical college, the beauty college part of it in Guildford. Anyway, I'm going to leave you in peace. Thank you very much for watching, as always. You're not headbutting the glass again, are you? They've been fed. They have been fed. And actually, I'm going to go to town anyway and get them some watermelon and strawberries. So I might actually do a little short feeding them because they're so cute and everyone loves them. And the cat that I'm looking after, oh my gosh, I don't know where he is, but I'm looking after this beautiful Bengal. Oh, he's just heavenly. I want to kidnap him. I want to kidnap most of the pets I look after because he's fallen in love with them. But he's resting at the moment. I'm surprised he hasn't come along and, you know, jumped on the table next to me and joined the video. Anyway, I'm off now. Over and out. Thank you very much for watching. Take care of yourselves and of each other. And I will see you again soon. Bye.